Subscribe to SoilCup.
Namaskara, my friends. Budh Thrivikrama is my name. I am an abundance coach. I offer you hope when you cannot cope. I help people reshape their body and mind. I operate out of Bangalore, reach out global population on digital media. Thank you. Do you know human mind captures audiovisual effect much better than only either of them? I sincerely thank SoilCup for creating a wonderful platform to bring entrepreneurs with a lot of skills to reach out to the needy people across the globe. This way of doing the business is really amazing. It's a transformative way of communication. The SoilCup is doing a wonderful job. I sincerely thank you for this platform. I've been wondering, what is the purpose of life? Who am I? What is the purpose of this life? What role am I supposed to play in the society? Can I change the life of the people around me? Can I bring smiles on the faces? All these have been there ever since my memory goes back to. I'm basically a mechanical engineer with PG in psychology, PG in economics, MBA Finance, Master NLP Practitioner, Master Hypnotist, Past Life Regressionist, Reiki Master. I'm an abundance coach by profession now. That's my choice. I started off my operations in 2003 way back in Bangalore. Since then, I have touched upon over 3,500 plus families for transformed living conditions. My target is to reach on to 6 lakh families to live in harmony with the nature.
I'm Srinivas and I'm doing my course on gratitude, and our coach is Dr. Budh Thrivikrama. He's our abundance coach, and I know Dr. Thrivikrama sir since 2013-14. I'm doing all the courses that is being offered by him, and it just come on my way, and it has really helped me a lot, especially the course on gratitude is something that what you think in your mind is what happens in your real life. And it's been almost like 20 days I'm in this journey, and there are a lot of changes around me which I have seen. Whatever I think and whatever I feel gratitude about is definitely has given me so much of beautiful results. And I would again like to thank Dr. Thrivikrama sir for making this happen. Thank you so much, sir. I love you. Thank you.
Dear friends, have a great day. I'm super excited to talk about the abundance coaching. As part of abundance coaching, there are few steps to be followed for better magnification of wealth code in our life. What are those steps? The first subject happens to be the mind. Where is your mind? Understanding the concepts of mind, the development of the mind, the formation of the hardware of the mind. Where are they? How are they? From when do you start thinking about? When is the seed sown in your part of life? Second step is understanding the power of the expectations. Third one is about desires. Fourth one is about relationship. Fifth is about money. Sixth is about wealth code. Let's understand what this mind is all about. Okay, what is mind? It is the software of human body in a simplified form. Then what is the hardware? That's the brain. The brain formation starts happening in the womb, maybe from second month onwards. The thought process of the mother and that of the surrounding environment is continuously being gauged, observed by the growing brain and the mind. You know the story of Abhimanyu of Mahabharata. When Uttare, the mother of Abhimanyu, conceived, one day she was just sleeping. Narada Maharshi walks in while Sri Krishna is outside. Arjuna is not at home. He hears a sound of a baby. He carefully observes, looks around, then understands that sound is from the womb. He sits next to the mother, starts interacting with the womb. For every question, he used to get response from the womb. He decides to teach the womb the greatest technology of a warrior. He teaches about weapons, the strategies of war. Everything he teaches from the scratches to the mastery level, for which the womb responds very positively. Then he comes to the final stage, which is the most critical stage of a war. Only few knew the technology called Chakra Vyuha. One was known to Dronacharya, the creator, the master guru. The other one, his disciple, student, Arjuna. No one else knew how to enter or how to come out. So now that technology is being imparted to Abhimanyu. He starts narrating how Chakravyuha is formed. Abhimanyu, the child, the womb, absorbs the information. He starts forming the Chakravyuha circles, slowly entering into deep of the center of the Chakravyuha. That's one part of Chakravyuha. The second part is coming out of the Chakravyuha. That's even more critical part. At this point of time, when Narada was explaining the power of being at the center of Chakravyuha, the strategies to be followed, then the techniques to be adopted to come out of the Chakravyuha, Sri Krishna walks in, listens to the conversation between Narada and an invisible person. Then he realizes there was none other than this womb. He realizes it is none other than the womb. Immediately, he gestures and speaks to Narada Muni. So Narada stops talking about the Chakravyuha exit point. Then they discontinue the talk. Narada goes on with Sri Krishna. That's where the story stops with respect to Chakravyuha. Subsequently, in Kurukshetra, Abhimanyu enters Chakravyuha with the knowledge he possessed from the womb stage. But he don't know how to exit. He gets killed in the process. Why I'm saying all these things to you now? Meaning, the mind development takes place in your womb stage, the most critical phase of human creation. So that's the power of the mind. Whatever is taught, whatever is imbibed, what has been transferred to the womb, you become that. It means whatever has been sown as a womb, you are that today. How do you change? Possible to change? Yeah, definitely. For every given problem, how do you approach? That gives you the solution. That makes you calmer, confident, cool. Okay, this is what I've been doing for the last 25, 30 years in my life. Come what may, this formula stands valid for every given situation. I'll just share it with you now. Okay, you have a problem, right? Like everyone else has got the same problem. Do you know this solution? Do you really don't have? Just look around. Do you have a solution? No. Okay, that's the cause. Okay, then why worry? If you don't know this solution, then why worry? Alright, there's nothing which you can do about it. So now, let's look at the other way around. There is a problem. You have a solution. Then why worry, man? Life is so cool. Keep this formula in every part of your life and see the difference it brings in. This is so simple, dear friends. Approach problem with a different perspective. Life becomes cooler, calmer. Every human is born with a lot of inbuilt resources. The most primitive attributes are, I repeat, the most primitive attributes are the fight or the flight. This is an inbuilt software for the existence. It's very important to understand these two traits. When a given problem is strong enough, which you don't have resources to fight, either you run away or you act dead or freeze. That's a flight mode, we call it as. But if a given problem is smaller compared to your strengths, then you fight to the core. It's called the fight mode. Both are equally required for human existence. Same in a given business situation. If the challenges are stronger, your resources are even more stronger, then you succeed. But if problems are more, you lack resources to face, then you collapse. How do you increase your resourceful state? How do you sustain the business model? How do you take on the more profit in the given environmental situation? It all decides your future. For this to happen, you have to keep your antennas always open to the threats, opportunities available in the market, combined with your strengths and weakness. When you have a perfect balance of your strengths and weaknesses, then you succeed in whatever you do in your life. Every business exists so long as you are able to address the customer requirements. If you are a solution provider, if your products provide some solution to the customer, then you are in the right business. If you are here to maximize the profit of the customer, then all the more you are in the right business. If you are always inclined towards customer-centric approach, then you are almost fit to be in the right business front. Dear friends, everyone faces a lot of hurdles, so I did in my life. Life is all about birth and death. If you are born, death is a certainty. But God is very kind enough. He has given one more letter called C, which is full of choices. Like every human being is flooded with choices, I too have been flooded with many choices of my life. I chose to be a troubleshooter. I chose to be a peacemaker. I chose to be a muser. I chose to be an abundance coach. I offer you hope when you cannot cope. When you find yourself to be directionless in your career, in your relationship, in your health, in your wealth, in your prosperity, in your abundance, please reach out to me. I'm always available to help you. Thank you. Dear entrepreneurs, I sincerely thank you for sparing your quality time to watch and listen to me. I sincerely thank the SoilCup for providing me this wonderful opportunity to share my experiences, my thoughts, my services with you. I'll be more than happy to get connected to all those people who'd like to transform their life in all spheres of their life. Have a great day.
I can't be no friends with no cap, 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 with no cap.